Hi friends, this is Vikrant Joshi and welcome to my show Off the Record. Sorry, first of all, let me apologize for not being able to meet you or through videos or write anything for last 15 days as was a bit preoccupied with certain things in life. Actually, my parents shifted to a new house and it's been after 17 years that I have for the first time, started my own life kind of thing. Me, my wife and my kids. Even though the parents are 10 minutes away from my house where we all live together. But still, parents dur chale gaye. So was under that traumatic change and, mood swings and all. So anyways, coming back. So I wrote a blog today after 15 odd days. And the title of the blog was quite catchy. And I thought I must share this via video also, because those who couldn't read my blog, I thought I'll, reach out to you guys through this video. The blog's topic was the smoker's generation. Yes, the topic is very concerning, especially to us who are parents of young children who are in school, colleges. So it happened so that, as I told you, I was not in a great mood and, not keeping up to the lively Vikrant, what people know me. Wife Sampida and few close friends decided to take me out. So one Friday night, there was a local pub where we decided that we should go. And there was this huge celebrity DJ playing. And everyone knows that I love Bollywood and, so they wanted me to come and, just maza karne ke liye. So I thought, well, it's okay, chalo, let's go, it's because I mean, 15 days ho gaye the and my mood was also slightly better. And I went. And so obviously I had asked my friend who was, organizing our entries and all, there's a mezzanine floor, like, in that discotheque, there's a mezzanine floor and there's a ground floor. So I told him, I don't want to stand in common public because it's going to be packed because the DJ was quite famous. And I told him, chalo, let's, if you could arrange entries in that mezzanine floor, it's meant for the VIPs. Went there. And as we reached at 10:30, it was last Friday. And we reached and obviously there were drinks and there was everything. And we just started getting into the groove of the night. And later I had to visit washroom, obviously. So I had to make my way, and believe me, because of this DJ, the pub was super packed. It was packed to the T. Like I couldn't even, mera pair bhi nahi rakh sak raha tha kidhar. And without shoving, other people through my elbows and my arms, I had to like literally, shift them apart to make my way. And the worst part was the washroom was on the ground floor and it was in one corner of the pub. So I decided, jana to hai. So I went. I made my, from the mezzanine floor, I came down the staircase and I saw this huge sea of people. Now, when I came down, and that's what my blog is all about, I saw something. And believe me, right now, I'm in normal frame of mind. I got more depressed looking at what I saw. So first of all, I need to tell you what I saw. So first thing what I saw was this huge sea of young boys and girls who were out there partying. No problem. The girls were wearing clothes which will put any international model who's doing a bikini ad or a normal show or whatever, she'll put them to shame, because everything that they wore was nothing more than a tank top or a tube top. Just Google if people don't know. It was paired with hot shorts or hot pants, what they call it, or very, small mini skirts. No problem with that. I'm very open-minded. A girl should wear if she is free. I mean, her parents are allowing. Why not? She is all free to wear whatever she wants. The worst was, many of the girls had their boyfriends tagged along. And since the pub was packed, so, you couldn't dance or move, music was playing. So you couldn't dance if the boyfriend and the girlfriend were face to face. So what the boy did, most of the boys were coming behind the girl and holding them to their waist. That's okay. And they were dancing. I was okay till then. I was okay till then when I saw a group of girls, young girls, believe me, when I'm saying young girls were there, and the boys as well. The tables were full of bottle of alcohols, the Shivas, the Black Labels, and the Glens, Scotch whiskies, vodkas, the gins. There were bottles. So the girls and the boys, in one hand, had the glasses full with alcohol, and what ticked me off now was 90% of the boys and the girls had a cigarette in their hand. And it was, I think it wasn't normal cigarettes, it was the Juul or the vaping machine, what we call. It was that. That put me off. And when I was like, I just asked my wife, Sampida, like if we can just go out of this place, because I just couldn't see young, and believe me, मतलब लड़कों की तो मूछें भी नहीं आई थी. Yeah, so I'm assuming they all were below 20s, 100% sure. At the most, majority of them were below 20, and at the most, like hardly 10 to 20% of the crowd was above 20, and that too 25 ke beech mein. So I was the eldest at 39 there. I'm 100% sure there was not a single person whom I could see, and a friend of mine who's 45-year-old. So ki humse bada koi to. I saw that and I was like zapped. Boss, where are we heading? Then forget it. Then I came back home. I was a bit again depressed, like looking at young generation, because I've known a couple of examples in my own family what cigarette does to you. So let's not get into that. But then I saw women smoking. It's okay, you smoke, but ours is a free country, democratic country. We have right to talk, right to do whatever we want. But obviously there should be an age. And I'm sure, I was 100% sure, most of the girls who came were from high schools, college, early college years, and I'm sure their parents don't know what they were doing. And Juul ka to aajkal vaping is a new trend thing, they smoke, they were doing all sorts of things. So I decided to do some investigative journalism in this. And I was surprised by what I spoke to friends, I spoke to schools, I spoke to many, children, friends of whose children are into this. Yeah, unfortunately they are doing, and the parents know about it. So what they told me, like, and overall, thoda sa information nikala from panwalas and these Juul suppliers and all. Bloody hell, you'll be surprised. Most of the time, parents don't know, but most of the time, many cases, parents are the ones who are encouraging their children. In what sense? Find out. So what the parents do? Okay, beta, you want to drink alcohol? I'll buy you a license, that permit license. You want to go and play in the casino? I'll make you a fake Aadhaar card. You want to drive? I'll make you a fake driving license. This is how children are getting fake IDs who are below 18 from their own parents. This is like 10-20% of generation. You talk to your friends who are going to this Mumbai ka high schools and all, most of the parents have done that. And it really disturbed me. कि boss तुम ही सिखा रहे हो, आप ही सिखा रहे हो आपके बच्चे को कि अरे there's a way out everywhere. And then obviously schools में मैंने parents से बात किया, तो that was very shocking what I got to know. That children are smoking outside their schools, outside their tuition classes, and at nights when they go for sleepovers or study leave or study at my friend's house kind of thing, they're doing it. And Juul aisa hai, you can't smell nicotine. So if you're into vaping or into Juul, the parents won't come to know that your child is a smoker. Like pehle kaise tha, normal cigarette pee ke aao, so the whole room knew that this man has smoked or this girl has smoked. Not anymore with this liquid nicotine. And इसका side effect ऐसा है कि आप nicotine का, if you're doing intaking, it has a magnet kind of thing. That's how वो आता है and धुआं निकलता है बाहर. You start developing, twitching चालू हो जाता है. Twitching in your teeth, in your skin, in your cheeks, then comes to your nose, then your eyes, and then your brain. उससे आपको पैरालिसिस हो सकता है, as simple as that. So you need to really, as parent, keep a check on your kids now, because this is such an age that the children can't stop. If you take them to a doctor or to a psychiatrist or to a therapist, that this child of mine has got into this habit, please निकालो इसको. एंड पहले जैसा था नहीं कि पेरेंट्स नॉट अवेयर. अब पहले तो था, मतलब पेरेंट्स यूज्ड टू कीप अ स्ट्रिक्ट विजिल, लेने आते थे, छोड़ने जाते थे. बट नाउ इट्स बिकम दैट पेरेंट्स हैव ड्राइवर्स, दे हैव मनी, बोथ पेरेंट्स आर वर्किंग, ड्राइवर भेज दिया, दिस पेरेंट कम्स, द ड्राइवर कम्स, ड्राइवर को मालूम नहीं है व्हाट द किड डज, बिकॉज द ड्राइवर हिमसेल्फ इज टेम्पररी. 2 साल 4 साल काम किया, दूसरी जगह पे चला गया. In between, what happens, there is no watch on the kid. So now I'll tell you what I have done. I have 2 young boys as well, and I was very scared after I saw all this. So what I've done, I've given a car and driver to my son. Wherever they go, wherever, be it classes, tuitions, birthday parties, anywhere, the driver ka duty hai ki he has to make sure that he parks the car till and the children cannot get out of the car before the car is parked. My driver will go inside the building, the tuition building. School mein also, they will open the door, they have to go inside the gate, then only my driver can go. Most of the times mornings in schools I am doing it, and at the evenings my wife Sampida does it while picking them up. एक वो रखा है. दूसरा, we have spoken about it. I've told them, boss, this is the scene, I've seen this, and there are cases in schools where children have heard nasty things. I mean, if I start telling you all what all happens in schools, you'll be surprised. This smoking is the least thing. Believe me, yeah? In all big schools, I'm telling you, smoking is the least thing what should be your concern. But to start with, because none of the journalists or media guys have touched this topic, that's why I came up, that at least start, putting attention in your children, and like, boss, smoking is not in. So that's about it. Then मैंने investigate किया. Then I came to know that there are special people. Jewel, you cannot find it at every pan bhandar. You have to. There's a specialized person who comes and delivers. So schools के बाहर, these guys are to be seen. So with my blog, I have written it to the Commissioner of Police also, that boss, you need to increase vigilance outside school gates, wherever there is a pan thela or there are suspicious guys. Then I've asked the FDA, the FDA, again the cops, that the discotheques and the pubs of where only adults were meant to be, adults are meant to be, the bouncers at the gate and the organizers of the event need to be really vigilant. If you find even 0.1% doubt that this boy or girl has faked their ID and they are trying to sneak in just to enjoy the night, it should be stopped. I know it's a difficult task, but and majority of the hotels or the pubs will not do it, because all they just want their money. But I've told the cops, let's see if the cops take it ahead, but this should be stopped. You as a parent need to be really, you need to be देखना चाहिए what all is happening in your child's life. Talk to their friends, keep interacting with the friends. I know आजकल every child has a more smarter phone than what we have. So try and जब वो सो जाता है, whatever, just phone में देख लो एक बार क्या हो रहा है. What's on chats, what photographs are there, what Instagram reels is he watching, he or she, what YouTube videos are they watching, because that also is a big concern. I have had cases wherein people have watched YouTube videos and gone into shit. And बस ये थोड़ा ध्यान रखो. And when they come back from night overs, sleepovers or from schools, just try and give them a hug. You come to know, like अगर कुछ करके आए गलत काम तो. Anyways, so this was about it. It was a major concern for me, and I thought I should share it with you, because we can do everything. We earn money, we try to provide the best of everything to our children. We give them phones when they don't even deserve it, in class 8 or 9. Then we put them in best of schools, we give them the best of cars, best of health care, best of houses to live in, best of places we take them for vacations. But in return, if everything is okay, if they're smoking and if they're getting into other bad things, we have lost as a parent. And believe me, if we don't stop them now, now, You know how drugs are easily available, right, in Mumbai? Like if इसको जानता है उसको जानता है, he does, every second person know कहाँ माल मिलता है. So take care of your child, and I have become more vigilant, in fact, and I'm going to start, putting some pressure on my, not pressure, like, आजकल pressure भी नहीं डाल सकते ना, तो कुछ और कर लेते हैं. So we need to talk to your child, and if he or she is into something, please, please, please take them to a therapist, take them to a doctor, talk to them, counsel them, and it's going to be a great thing if they come out of it. And I'll keep my fingers crossed, अगर वो निकलते हैं. But you should come out of it. You should help us, and please उनके सामने सब, मतलब if you say कि मेरे घर पे कोई कुछ नहीं करता and still the child has got into it, but there I have cases where the parents don't do anything, yet the child has done everything. Anyways, so yeah, I'll keep you with this thought, and do take care of your kid, because every kid is special, for every parent, because we live for our kids. We live for we've lived our life. I mean, I'm 40 now. I'm done with all my things, whatever I wanted to do professionally. Obviously, there is scope of growth, but personally, I have 2 sons, beautiful family. But if my son gets into it, I'll be broken. And I don't want you to be broken. And let's work towards making our city and our children more. And ये discotheque ka, you need to be really vigilant. Send someone secretly, your office staff or someone, कि आज ये बच्चा इधर party कर रहा है, just go and have a look. क्या कर रहा है? So find your own ways of corruption, and how to investigate and how to put but at the same time, don't stop everything. कि नहीं, कल से तुम ये नहीं करोगे, कल से वो नहीं करोगे. Don't do that. Don't stop their freedom, because if you do that, और violent होंगे, and they will retaliate, which will be bad for you. So एक matured तरीके से you need to handle. Don't tell your parents also. I mean, most of listeners are my age. कि नहीं तो दादा दादी नाना नानी will be in shock, कि मेरा पोता पोती सिगरेट पीने लग गए, दारू पीने लग गए, जुआ खेल रहे, गाड़ियाँ चला रहे. Don't handle it very maturely. Seek professional help. That's about it. And very soon I'll start my political updates. I wanted to just share this and just get out of my chest, and that's why I made this video. Alright, thanks a lot for tuning in, and keep watching my channel. Very soon we'll be coming with more political videos. Thank you.